everybody, my name is Commander, and welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. Today we're going to do something very special, and you're probably not thinking so special because you can already tell where I'm at the volcano, so hey, going into the tech cave here. Well, yes, I am going into the tech cave, but I'm going to show you a couple things. One thing that no one ever realizes, cheat, ghost. I'm inside, and you know what? I didn't have to activate it. So, just to be clear, whenever you want to enter the tech cave, you do not have to activate this thing at all if you want to admin through it. That's just a simple tip that I can give. What we're here today to do is not fight any of the bosses. I don't even care about the end boss. I don't want to ascend. That's not the goal here. The goal is to actually, once we go through this and see where we're at, we're going to reach the bottom. We're going to go in and explore the new area. Once we hit the new area, we will, for lack of a better word, examine it. Now, just so you know, if you are in here, you cannot just cheat Ghost in here. You have to cheat God and cheat Ghost. You can't just walk in here as normal. I got people bugging me about the tech stuff. But anyway, we're going to go into the tech cave. I'm going to drop on in. You can see the admin commands floating up on the screen. More of the admin scripting to keep that from keep us admins from cheating. But here I am. Nobody's on the server anyway. But even then, just a moment to actually get down here and check this out, make a YouTube video, and show you guys and examine that section of the map that we have not seen yet. Everybody else has gone in here and they've done their own thing. But I know one thing for certain. I can go all the way down and activate this teleporter without all that hard work of fighting all the way through all this. Now, would I want to fight all the way through this? If I was going for a real, yes, definitely. I love a challenge as much as the next guy, but you know, I don't have the time at the moment to get down there and do that, nor do I have the dinos to throw at it. I haven't had any dinos to throw at the other monsters, the brood mother and all that. So all I can really do here is go in here. And also, I'll tell you this right now, when we enter the tech cave, there's going to be a lot of ammunition. And it's going to be on the back of a couple parashares. But we're going to head on through, if we can get there. And then we'll bring you all back. Alright, boys and girls, we're back. And ain't that a cool pose? Alright, so yeah, we are back, and we are going to give a full examination of this area. Unlike everybody else, we're not just going to walk around and, you can hear my sounds giving out of the mod. I think it's still loading. My computer had a little trouble loading the beginning of this. But we're going to give a full examination. We're going to walk around and check some stuff out. So right now, first off, we are going to go and do this. And we're gonna experience this. Hopefully I don't hit a kill box. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, we're not ready for that just yet. So it looks like you can't even get to this. This is legitimately just a picture. And once you clear, you're no longer... I mean, you can definitely see, we're floating around, we're looking at it all. What is that? Oh, look at that. Oh, okay, it's all of them. Alright, okay, I thought that was some giant door nobody's seen before. Yeah, you can definitely see all the stuff, and you can see it mainly is built to look a certain way. I think the textures are probably like laid out at a certain point and you pass that texture. I can't really say for certain. So we're giving that thorough examination that's needed for this area. So alright, pretty much fly out, fly back in, you can kind of see it. Let's, we'll fly out of this area here soon. We're not going to even pay attention to the main boss. That's not the goal here. So cheat, walk. But if he does mess with us, this pistol has 741% damage. It will kill anything I shoot. A max admin command spawn. Oh, just about max. I'm sure with another trial and error I could have gotten maybe an 800. So just looking at this, I don't know what this really is. I would guess it's either Pangea, but I firmly don't believe it's Pangea. It's gotta be Pangea. Most of the planet is covered by water, all the land is together. Well, it can't be Pangea because there's part of it right there, unless this whole thing... We're gonna go stop. Or cheap fly, we're just gonna fly. I like the music, I want to keep the music on. If you ghost, the music goes away. And I don't know what this is. This might be a bacterial infection. That's what it sounds like. I mean, that's what it looks like. Normally you see green, it's bacterial infection that is the cause of that. So that's what I'm thinking it is. I think it's a bacterial infection that's spread across the arc, or not the arc, the world. And this might not be our world. This could be. It's not Pangea. The reason why it's not Pangea is this is not one full solid piece of land. And since it's not one full solid piece of land, this cannot be. It's not Earth. It can't be. I mean, the strings of land don't even make sense. It's not Earth. And then we got just a display here, and I'm sure you've all seen this, and some Chinese lettering. I wish they'd just translate it for us. It'd be nice if there was a way to eventually translate it in-game. That'd be very cool. But it just looks like it... We're gonna ghost in. Another little display that disappears the moment you get too close. Okay. I wish this all would have been solid. I guess they didn't want to make it solid and real, but I mean, it would have been neat if it would have been. So let's look on further. I think the next one that comes up is Earth. I've watched a few videos, and that's why I'm doing this one, to give it more thorough examination, give a little more questioning to it, because honestly, everyone who runs in here, they just run in, oh, look at that, pretty, pretty, and they just walk on. They don't want to examine and actually try and grasp the story. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm always big on the story. I want to know what's going on, and it's unfortunate art doesn't just drop it off and explain it. And I'm hoping one day they'll actually, like at the end of it, you'll get a whole explanation, talk with somebody, or find some information that says what happened. Alright, it may have been the spread of the animals. I wonder if that's it, because you can look and you see some spread. And if you actually know about like Australia, nobody lives in the majority of Australia. Most of that is open wilderness, and they live generally around the edges where the water is. And you can see up here, it kind of covers the whole thing. I think this is spread of man himself. I think that's what it is. It's the spread of a species. And how they spread across their land. And you'll notice Africa and these places, I mean, it's a little more detailed than the last map because this is Earth. Well, that was not. I mean, you can see all of America here is just pretty much spread across, except for the areas where there's no dirt. And that's gotta be what that is. And we definitely get another one here, Chi Walk. And this is just what looks like a study of humans. I'm gonna leave this one up just long enough for you guys to get a good glimpse. Pause the video right now, and I'm not gonna read it right now just because I'm not a very good reader. I know how to read, just I read very slowly. I read for content, not skimming. I don't skim. So let's go on to the next one. I mean, it wasn't really that important. Ooh, what the heck? Either this is a glitch, maybe it is all Earth. It is all Earth, because you can see the red outlines. That's South America. This is the world after. So the world has definitely died. So what are the arcs? I was thinking this might have been Mars, but I mean, by the color, but it's just Earth after it dried up. Well, at least we know our fate. So that explains one thing. We weren't abducted from our families. At least not from Earth. If we lived on Earth at any time, we were never abducted and brought here. We were, well, at least I personally wasn't. But some of the other ones that are from ancient times were, I guess. But that's different. And here you see the spiritual being. I know right now if I try and go through that wall, it's just going to disappear too. I wonder if that's man turning into pure energy or what man looked like after a nuclear blast. You can see 4 strands here instead of 2. I would think that's an ascended man or possibly a hybrid of an alien species, just genetically engineered. Or just maybe it's just a more evolved version of man. I don't know. I mean, after looking at that, I can't imagine man being much more. I mean, that would be the only thing I could see that would live, is something spiritual like that. Or ghostly, for lack of a better word. Well, you definitely see the drops here. I wonder if I can go grab one. I bet I can't. Give me a red drop. Red ring drop. Come on. One thing I've also noticed is nobody flies over the edge over here. This would give you a much better look. I mean, oh, you can. That's why, because you can't. It blocks you off, keeps you inside. You can definitely see we're over the island. I wonder what would happen if this was done on Ragnarok. Would I be over Ragnarok? Or probably, and I would bet, the same world underneath. So I can't get up to him either. Let's go through. Well, definitely not going to catch that. But what is cool is I can get up in here. And we're just going to go through the wall because it ain't going to mean much. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not the real island. That is definitely an image. They would have, I mean, especially since you're seeing them dropping down in groups of 4. It would be kind of cool when someone entered, suddenly all sorts of drops start falling. That would just be pretty awesome. I'd also think it'd be awesome if, like, on a storyline standpoint, there would have been a tribe that would try and stop you from ascending. And so, because they wanted to stop you from ascending, they would they would come in behind you in the tech cave and attack you. But that would have to be almost like a real player tribe, like playing that hardcore role play, you will not ascend. Oh, what did I do? Let's go up, 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 up. A little bit. So, I know one thing, don't go down there. Don't go down there. Still doesn't explain the obelisk too much. So far we have no real explanation of the obelisk and why we're here, other than the fact that it looks like the world ended. Alright, we're gonna cheat walk. It would be pretty cool on that map right there. You could view it and it would identify everybody's base. That would be pretty cool. Like an interactive map, maybe not interactive map, but a map that would identify it. Like mirrors the world that you live in. Now we're not gonna go and get anywhere near this because I see everybody just run in and you get no time to look out the window. And we can see already there's the destroyed ark there. I gotta wonder what is up with that ark. See, I want to go over there and I want to check it out. So I'm going to walk around the perimeter and try not to trigger the boss. If I trigger the boss, I'm just going to go, oh well. Oh, loud music. There's such a curve for this. Hello, Mr. Overseer. I'm just here to check out your stuff. Now you all stay back. No! Back! 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 Oh, you're cracking. One dead. Okay. Oh, wow. 124. I guess everybody else who's been doing this has been doing on a real low difficulty. I don't know if I'd want to be in here with, How hard are you to kill? How hard? Oop. Alright, three. Okay, you guys have fun. I'm just gonna keep on going and doing what I'm doing. You can definitely see the multiple arts. I think they did a lot of a copy and paste job, and I think I figured out what happened in the world. The moon, you can see it right now. It's all broken up. That's the moon. That's not an asteroid. That is the moon. And if the moon's broken up, tidal disruption would occur, which would cause the Earth to stop spinning. The atmosphere would disintegrate, and the water would then therefore burn up. That's what they've always said. It would boil over, and it would all boil. So it looks like that is what's happened here. And I don't know why the moon is broken. That would be nice to know. That's the next thing we want to know about. Why did the moon break? I would bet it was either an asteroid or man had a very screwed up incident where they broke it. Alright, and we are going to ghost out. We're just going to step out of the shield. And then we can definitely see there's a broken arc there. We're going to go ahead and just hang out just a second. We're going to get a spyglass. We're going to spyglass that guy. Alright, so we have a spyglass now. Well, that's some pretty neat detailing for a map that does not look normal. That's definitely not an island. I almost want to say it's Scorched Earth, but I don't think it's Scorched Earth either. I think it's some new map. Maybe that's our new map right there, the broken land there. It would be a good space map. Like, we've seen a couple mods, and they did include it in the updated, not the updated, but the mod group that was working on all this. That might be, and you can see there's even purple glow. I wonder, yeah, this looks like a space area. I do gotta wonder why it got broken. Maybe the people on that one broke the arc. I can't imagine why you'd break your arc, especially if it's the only thing keeping you alive. I don't see on the same circumstances of if you're like everybody was like, oh, I don't want to be living under somebody else's rule. There's a certain point where you got to just think, well, hey, I'm lucky to be alive, and that would be where I stand. And I just wonder how. I already know how many arts there are. You can see a bunch down there, but there's also some video of like how many arts when you ascend here, and we'll see that here as soon as we are going to kill the boss, just so we can see the whole thing and view it all. Let's get out here and look at ours. But yeah, this is. I mean, that's definitely Scorched Earth. No doubt about it. Very zoomed out, pixelated image, but it's Scorched Earth. And that is definitely the island. What's funny? Oh no, it's right. I was gonna say it looks like it's the old island. Okay, C will take me down. So if I go too high and I go black, I can fix it. Yep, went black. Okay. So you really can't, unfortunately, explore the rest. Is what will K-Mode do for me. It's a shame you can't really overlook the entire area. But you can tell our arc is a little different, it looks like. Like, that one has an actual thing over it. If you look at the rest, Are we like on the main arc? Is that how this works? Because our arc is underneath us. And if you look over at these other ones, they don't have this. And obviously this is definitely for the boss arena, but I mean that has to have some inclination of where we're at. Or wait a minute. What's that? You see only on one. I wonder, is that maybe everyone's? There's no way. So everyone does have it? Yeah, I think that's how that works. Every one of these has a viewing station, but ours is special, it looks like. Ours doesn't have the same viewing port, because if you look, I see 2 so far. Where's number 3? It'll take me a minute to get over there. Oh, there was a little bit of server lag there. We do want to try and stay in somewhat close proximity, otherwise we're going to have a little trouble. Yeah, we only have 2. So you can definitely see there's something else going on with ours. I don't necessarily know if it was intended to be that way. Although it looks like we're on some sort of actual, like, special station. But you can see these others have these little platforms over top of them. I don't know what to make of that. But we only have 2, well they have 3 structures. So, yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I think we're at the point where it's time to go ahead and go in and pull out my gun. And I'm going to kill you all. Boom! I need an ascended sword with full melee. You know what? Mine. There's our stats. That's what we got there. Oh, and you can ride them! Woo! This is cool. They've got all kinds of special attacks. Are you mad I'm taking over your stuff? Here, have some. Oh, did that make you mad? Mine. Get the kill command ready. Kill. Oh, I hit ya. This is why you don't screw with an admin. I can get through your shield, buddy. Cheat. Ghost. Oh, now you run. Come back here. No, don't run away. I'm not done. Oh, come on. Thank you, attack drones. You'll keep them busy. Let's look at you guys real quick. I want to see what you have. You follow me. Can I ride you too? Oh, I can ride it. Oh, this is cool! Oh my god, playing on this is so fun. I have tamed the Overseer, and he is now mine! Hooray! We've killed the Overseer! And mine. And, mine. Just, unfortunately, you gotta remember to pick these up. If I would say this is a full man group job, when you bring these guys in here, you need to have one person dedicated to collecting the element. Make sure it's a responsible person. That would be my suggestion. Make sure you can. This guy will actually give you the element. So it looks like our obelisk is either down. I just wondered, there's an overseer for them all. Is there a further location to go? There's a lot of questions here. Why would you go? I mean, I'm not stepping into this portal just yet. It looks like it's closing up. They're going to teleport us out anyway. Yeah, no matter what. But you can see ours is blinking. Is it down? Are there more overseers than the other? That's my questions at this point. And we're in animation mode. Can't do a thing. I mean, you can see there are tons of them everywhere. More obelisks all over the place. So are we being transported to a new arc? Because I have heard Ascension does that. It takes you to a more difficult arc. So this just leaves a lot to wonder here when this happens. Oh wow, we're going to just skip that. Wildcard, learn to not be so loud. So it just leaves a lot of difficult to make it harder for you to ascend again. I don't know how that works nowadays, being everything's a little different from that now. You can see my base, it's a little busted up. I haven't paid attention to this thing forever. There's the Uber Quetzal. Oh, yeah. Maybe the element that it drops is just for that. I could swear it puts it in like a tech transmitter or something for you. Oh, well. Definitely leaves a lot of questions, though. I mean, what is the point of all this? Are they here studying us? Did they just preserve us? Are we a entertainment source at this point? That they rescued enough of us to breed and make into a TV show where they watch? Are we supposed to come and meet the Overseer? Why would you make something that could reach the Overseer unless we're just backwards engineering things? I feel like there's something grander, because why would you ever make it to where you can find the guy in charge? At least not without some actual scientific knowledge and reverse engineering and all that good junk. I just don't see that happening. I feel that's a little weird otherwise. So what I'm thinking is there's something bigger and more out there than what we already know, and all these arts, and there'll be more arts to come, new arts that are different, and as they come, it's just a populated different environments, and something is studying us. That's what I really think. The story is still a little open-ended, so that's all we can go on at least by this point, and that's what I've come up with. So you guys have a great day. Well, that's the wrong one. I meant to wave. And I'll see you later.